Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 9 of Algebra 1, semester 2. This month, we're focusing on Unit 13, so we only have this unit to work through for this month. So that means we only need to complete 5 squares per week. So that's great. So the first week, we're going to do the first 5. Second week, the next 5. Third week, we have the decimals activity. Fourth week, 5 more plus the test, and then we're done with that month. So here we go. Week 9, we're on unit 13, square number 1. Okay, a third degree polynomial with constant term 8. Okay, so binomial, that means there are 2 terms in the polynomial. So this one has 1, 2, 3. B has 1, 2, 3. C has 1, 2. And D has 1, 2. Okay. Third degree. So that means the exponent associated with the x is going to be 3. So that is D. The constant term, constant means just the number by itself with no x's attached, with no variables. So that would be this one. So our answer is D. Okay, so which polynomials are in standard form? So standard form means that they are descending or ascending in order that the exponents are. So we have 10 minus n. So that one looks like it is in order. This one is 1n, and then we have 3n, and then we have a constant term. So that's not in order. This one is 1n here, 2n's here, and 3n's. So certainly ascending in the right order. Let's see if we are right. And I don't know, maybe it's none of the above. All right, none of the above. So I'm going to go ahead and go show the hint. A polynomial is in standard form if the polynomial's terms are arranged in descending order. Okay, so they have to be in descending order. They cannot be in ascending order. So that constant term's got to be in the last place. So none of the above was correct. All right, let's go to the next one. What is the degree of the polynomial? So degree means the highest exponent term. So we have an exponent of 3 here, exponent of 4 here, exponent of 2 here, exponent of 1. So our highest is going to be 4. So this is a polynomial of degree 4. All right, so that is square 1. Pretty easy peasy with that one. Okay. A rectangle has a height of 4x and a width of 3x plus 1. Express the area of the entire rectangle, and the expression should be expanded. All right, I'm going to grab my whiteboard to help us with this. So the area, remember, is just height times width. So we're just going to write that down. So we have 4x times the quantity of 3x plus 1. And we're just going to use our distributive property. So 4x times 3x. So I have 4 times 3 is 12. X times x is x squared. And then I'm going to multiply 4x times 1 is just anything times 1 is just itself is plus 4x. So that is my final answer. So I'm going to go ahead and punch it in. 12x squared plus 4x. All right, let's see if we are right. Okay, a rectangle has a height of 3 and a width of 2x squared plus 3x minus 5. Okay, and then we want the area again. Okay, pretty similar. We're just going to take 3 and we're going to multiply it by 2x squared plus 3x minus 5. Okay, so we're just going to distribute this to each term. 3 times 2 is 6, so we have 6x squared. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 9x. And 3 times 5, well, 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. And that is my answer. So I have 6x squared plus 9x minus 15. Okay, let's see if we are right. There we go. Okay, We have a height of 4 now, and we have a width of 2x squared minus x. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to clear my whiteboard, give me more room. So I have 4 times 2x squared minus x. 4 times 2 is 8. 8, oops, and do 8x squared minus 4x. Pretty easy there. 8x squared minus 4x. Okay, let's go ahead and check that. Okay, now we have a height of 5x and a width of x plus 2. 5x times x is 5x squared. 5 times 2 is 10. X times 1 essentially is x. So 5x squared and plus 10x. Okay, let's see if we're right here. Yep. All right. There we go. 2 squares down. Third square. Multiply binomials. Let's do this. Okay, so basically the same thing, but instead of having one monomial, we have a binomial. So we have binomial times binomial. Pretty simple here. We have x plus, oops, undo there, x plus 3 times x plus 9. Okay, some people use the acronym FOIL. I'm a visual person. I like the CLA, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So the first thing we do is first, which is x times x, which is x squared. Then we do outer, which is x times 9 plus 9x. And then inner, then we do 3 times x is 3x. And then 3 times 9 is 27. Okay, so this is the CLA. You can kind of see. See, the CLA. So you can think of the CLA, or you could think of first, outer, inner, last, FOIL. Either way, it's fine. Remember that there is a term here that we can combine. So we have x squared. 9x plus 3x is 12x. So plus 12x plus 27. So that's my final answer. Let's go ahead and punch it in. X squared plus 12x plus 27. All right, let's see if we are correct here. All right, next. So basically it's going to be a bunch of these, which are fun. This is getting into the more fun parts of math. So we have x plus 5, x plus 7. Okay, so I'll draw the claw again. X times x is x squared. X times 7 is 7x. 5 times x. Now, because I know these middle terms are going to combine, sometimes I like to write it like this where I'm writing underneath because I know I want to combine that one. So that's a hint as well. 5 times 7 is plus 35. I'm just going to add these. Oops. Let me go ahead and do this really quick. Okay, now we're going to add these. I think I accidentally pushed the back button and it erased my work. So x squared, 5x plus 7x is plus 12x. And then plus 35. Okay, let's go ahead and write that down. X squared plus 12x plus 35. Let's see if we are correct here. Yes. Okay. So same thing, right? Bunch of these. They're fun. We have x plus 3 and x plus 7. So I'll just do FOIL. First is x squared. Outer is plus 7x. Inner is plus 3x. Last is plus 21. Just add them all up. You get x squared plus 10x plus 21. Super simple there. X squared plus 10x plus 21. Okay. Looks good. Okay, next. Let's go ahead and clear so we get more room. We have, do we have z here? No, x is still x. Okay. X plus, is it 5? X plus 5. Hardest part sometimes writing down the question correctly. X plus 5, x plus 6. So x squared plus 5x plus 6x plus 30 added together is x squared plus 5 plus 6 is 11 plus 30. So as you do a lot of these, you'll get really fast as well. Just takes some practice, like everything. Okay, so let's check it. Right, there we go. Third square done. Let's do the fourth square. Okay, we're going to keep multiplying binomials. So this time, instead of us visually seeing all of the pieces that we're going to do, that we're going to multiply, we're just doing it by just looking at it on paper. So first is x squared, and then the outer and the inner, they're both negative, and I know they're going to combine, minus 8x plus 2 times 6. A negative times a negative is a positive. That's why I get the positive. And then 2 times 6 is 12. So that's where we get that. Let's see if we are correct. Okay, so x squared again. And then we have that positive 2 minus 9x, right? So we have minus 7x. And then I have a negative times a positive, which is a negative. And 9 times 2 is 18. Okay, x times x is x squared. Super simple. And then I have a positive 4x minus 1x, which is a positive 3x. Remember to double check your positives and negatives all the time. Negative times a positive is a negative. And then that 1 times 4 is just 4. Okay, let's see if we're right. Okay, x squared. And then we have that 6x plus 4x, which is 10x. Positive. We don't have any negatives here, so it's all going to be positive. 4 times 6 is 24. Okay. Looks good. All right. Super simple. Again, those two squares were kind of the same thing, just more practice. Okay, multiplying binomials again. So now we're just going to use different variables. And if you notice, I have a 3 here. So I'm going to go ahead and write this one on the whiteboard. So I have 3b minus 4b times the quantity of b plus 2. Okay, so I'm going to do my first 3b squared outer. 3 times 2 is 6. 6b minus 4b. Again, I'm writing it underneath because I know they're going to combine. It's just easier for me to see it like that. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Okay, that looks good. 3b squared. Then plus 6 minus 4 is plus 2b minus 8. Okay, let me go ahead and write that down. 3b squared plus 2b minus 8. Let's see if we are correct. Okay. Now, watch out for these negatives. I don't know why I just did that. So let's go ahead and clear our whiteboard. Minus 4c plus 1. 4c plus 1. Okay, so I have a negative 4 times a positive 4, which is a negative 16c squared. And then I have negative 4 times a positive 1, so negative 4c. And then I have a positive 1 times a positive 4c plus 4c. And then I have a positive 1 times positive 1. 1 times 1 is 1, so plus 1. Okay. Negative 16c squared. And then, if you notice, minus 4c plus 4c is 0. So that just cancels out. And then I'm left with plus 1. So I'm going to go ahead and type this in. Negative 16c squared plus 1. All right, let's see how this goes. That still looks good. Let's see if we're right. Okay, next. So we have a 6f minus 7 times 8f minus 9. Okay, 6 times 8 is 48. F times f is f squared. And then 6 times 9, negative. So positive times negative is negative. 6 times 9 is 54. And then 54f. Don't forget your f. Negative times a positive is a negative. Negative 7 times 8 is 56, right? Am I right there? I think so. Negative times a negative is a positive. And then I have 7 times 9, which is 63. Okay. 48 f squared minus, and we're going to add these. So 6 plus 4 is 10, and then 5 plus 5 is 10. So it's 110 f plus 63. All right. 48 f squared. Oops. I must have hit something wrong. Minus 110f plus 63. Let's see if we're right here. Right, next. Looking good. We'll go ahead and clear this. 7g plus 2 times the quantity of 5g plus 4. 7 times 5 is 35. 35g squared. And then I have plus 7 times 4 is 28g. 2 times 5 is 10g. And that's also plus. And plus 8. All right, let's go ahead and add these. Oh, I did it again. No. Well, just hang on a minute while I catch up here. I know sometimes my fingers slip and I just go back accidentally. 28g plus 10g plus 8. All right, that's where we were right. 35g squared, and then 28g plus 10g is plus 38. Oops. 38g plus 8. Okay, looks good. All right, let's go ahead and type it in. Then we will see if we are right. Plus 38g plus 8. Okay, let's see. Yes. Right. That is it. So lots of figuring out what the degrees are from the polynomials, lots of multiplying binomials in this one, but lots of great practice as well. So I hope you had a great time with me multiplying binomials, and welcome to factoring. You're going to need factoring if you choose to continue your math career outside of Algebra 1 and geometry. So this is a really important topic, arguably the most important topic or unit that we will cover in this class. So super exciting that we're finally getting to it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.